All right, folks, here we go again. The memes run this space. It's like our entire existence is just one big meme. Sometimes it feels like that, doesn't it? Now, let me know in the comments down below if you guys are participating in the meme coin, or in this case, meme stock mania that is taking place in the stock market. And I'll just tell you that I got my popcorn. I'm not playing. I know the casino is rigged. I know the suits don't play around. And if the losses get much worse, I know what they're going to do. And we've already seen they halted it 38 times combined between GameStop and AMC. It's a rigged casino. Like I said yesterday, I'm showing up for my steak dinner. Usually they got the nice steakhouses at the casino, and then I'm getting out of there. But I will enjoy my popcorn while I watch you guys and you crazies in the meme coin community. I know some of us in the crypto space like to delve into meme coins, and some of you guys like the meme stocks as well. So let me know in the comments down below, and let's get into it. So incredible. Now, here's the good news for you guys. Jim Cramer came out and he says that he can't see GameStop at $64, let alone $44. The responsible move is to sell, sell, sell. Now, I find it incredibly ironic to hear the words responsible when it comes to making a decision in investing come out of Jim Cramer's mouth, right? The Jim Cramer indicator. Now it's time to be responsible. You guys stop making the hedge funds lose so much money. You better sell that GameStop position. Now, we're going to continue to watch it. What we did see here in the charts is this thing shot up all the way to about $64, okay? Now, I'm zoomed out all the way back to 2021 when this whole party really got going, and GameStop went all the way up to 120. Now, the most recent rally, this is so interesting to me, gets started off of an account on Twitter, X, right, from Roaring Kitty, who, I forget the guy's name, right, from the movie Dumb Money. This whole story's kind of been popularized. And here, once again, at a time when the stock market needs a little boost, the stock market needs a little lift. Everybody's wondering why the market's, still going up. Well, we still have excess liquidity in the system. Remember, there's $6 trillion on the sidelines in money market funds ready to be deployed. Is it going to be deployed to memes? Well, probably not. But in the meantime, we're seeing that there's still obviously plenty of money and liquidity to flow in. And we've seen this in GameStop. We've seen this in AMC. We saw Spirit Airlines, all the, meme stock group. There's this whole group, right, of meme stocks that was trading up here once again. And this whole thing gets started because this Roaring Kitty Twitter account gets fired up once again. The guy had taken a break for 3 years, and now from his account, we got a couple posts coming out. Now, let me know in the comments down below if you think this is the real Roaring Kitty, the streamer dude with the headband. I respect the hustle, man. The headband, the whole getup, I respect it. And I thought that movie was really great. And I think that I'm behind the whole story here. I'm behind the whole deal. God bless him. If I had some extra capital that I felt like throwing at this, maybe I would, but I'm just going to let them play with it, okay? God bless them. But I know this is rigged, and I expect them to come in just as they've already halted it. And what this is, the reason why I wanted to make this whole video was just to reiterate the point on how rigged this market is, how our stock market is being exposed right now, part of our broader financial system that needs to be updated. And that's what drew us to digital assets like XRP in the cryptocurrency space. And I do see some alignment as far as we're exposing the old system for, one, just not being as efficient as it should be. We don't know who's short. We don't know who's long. They only update the positions every 2 weeks or something like that. I was just hearing today. So it's insane, right? We should be on 24/7, 365 rolling markets that are completely transparent. All positions are opened, and that's that, right? Every stock is allocated where it should be. We shouldn't have naked shorts. We shouldn't have all this activity going on. So I am here for it. I'm all here for it. I do support it. But I just found it so interesting that we don't even know if this is the real guy. I should have his name in front of me making a whole video about this, but you know who I'm talking about. We don't even know if it's him. We see the X account is putting out a tweet. He went from lean back in his chair to now sitting up as if he's getting in the game. And then the stock goes crazy. We haven't verified if this guy's actually participating once again. And once again, even if he is, what does this say about our stock market? The fact that one guy putting out a tweet gets this whole thing going once again. And now we have the last track was $5 billion in losses for the shorters of GameStop. And you tack on AMC, which is pumped it once again, and some of these other ones, you're having huge unrealized losses right now on these positions. And so they're having to cover their butts. This is going to get dicey if this continues on much further. Now, in regards to this GameStop stock, from a fundamental perspective, well, there is no fundamentals. If you haven't figured it out by now, this whole market has thrown fundamentals out the window, which can be incredibly frustrating for fundamental value investors like myself and many of you, okay? But we can't hate the pump. We can't knock the pump. We're going to respect the pump. The P/E ratio of GameStop, though, has spiked to a whopping 1,210x. In other words, it cost $1,210 to purchase just $1 of earnings generated by GameStop. By comparison, the P/E ratio of Nvidia is 34. Now, 34 in the P/E ratio that the broader stock market's trading at is pretty stretched out, right? It's really stretched out. Historically speaking, we have gone pretty far with our P/E ratios. But to be at 1,210, we threw out fundamentals out the door a long time ago. However, GME is up nearly 400% this month, hitting its highest levels in over 2 years. Over 175 million GME shares were traded on Monday, 30 times the one-year average, according to Bloomberg. Truly, anything is possible in this market, and it's true. So it closed up 61%. And 32% for AMC. The stocks were halted 38 times combined. I love this meme right here. This roaring kitty guy is starting to make me, is starting to piss me off. The finance bros and their vests. I do like that. I've been thinking about that. I feel like I could rock that vest pretty well, but I don't want to. I don't know. The finance bros have kind of ruined the vest look, I think. Anyways. Here's your stock chart right there for GameStop. Like I said, back up, nowhere near that all-time high of 120, but definitely making a run. Incredible run. This thing's trading like a meme coin, right? Now, we got to zoom all the way out here on AMC to give you some perspective. AMC back up to $6.85 today, nowhere near that $393 all-time high. I think that's the all-time high. Yeah, that's as far back as we can go. I guess I'm on the daily chart, so this is not the way to be zoomed out this far, but nonetheless, you guys get the point that I was trying to make here, is that we're nowhere near this all-time high, but we have made that move back up. Now, let me show you guys this broader stock market, though, really needed this pump. Okay, right now we're in the middle of a double top for all of our stocks, right? Here is your S&P 500 zoomed out all the way back to last year. Okay, you can see we've went and set this new all-time high. We had a correction in the basically March into April. Okay, got brought down here to April 18th. Okay, and then we have rallied ever since the last 2 weeks, basically. Right, the last couple weeks, we really have rallied very strong back up to 5,200 for the S&P 500. This is a classic double top formation. Now, I was calling this a double top formation. Okay, and it was, and it did fall off. Now we're setting another one, and if you zoom out, right, we're on a larger time frame, this is even bigger double top. And I was even listening to CNBC as I was taking a shower here just right before I came on into the office, right, getting cleaned up, and I'm listening to CNBC, Bubble Vision, and the reason why I listen to them is to get that perspective from Wall Street, right? And even they're admitting that there's just not much from a fundamental perspective to take us much further than if we do go set this new all-time high, which we're very close. I mean, we're literally like $10 away for the S&P 500 from setting a new all-time high. We're not very far off the Dow Jones here from setting another new all-time high. Same thing for the NASDAQ 100. But up above that, there's not much to really satisfy a fundamental move 5 to 10% higher than that previous all-time high. So even if we do go set that new one, even Wall Street, even the talking head pundits on CNBC are admitting that there's not much left there. And the fact that the green candles that we saw today, the strength of it was a rally driven by this meme coin mania and by a miscalculation of, I think, what the CPI is going to come out. We got the producer price index was back up. And even if the CPI comes in at expectations, remember, it's still hot. And the disconnect from Wall Street, I've been talking about this, from Wall Street to Main Street, the disconnect cannot be seen more exclusively. When we look at this market that continues going up, and they're talking on CNBC about, well, the base case that the next move is going to be a cut, that's good? Well, no, it's not. No, it's not. What that means is that the next move is a cut because we're already breaking, and it's going to get worse. Once again, Main Street is really feeling the squeeze. The real estate market is already going through a reset. Commercial real estate has been sacrificed. So is it good that the base case is the next move is going to be a cut? No. Nobody should be hoping for cuts. Go back and look at what happens every time we get interest rate cuts. They come in and cut because it already has broken. And so as I've been saying, the Fed's not going to come in and cut rates until something breaks or something else bad happens. And I'm praying for peace. I'm praying for good things. I'm praying. I wish we were going to have a soft landing. We're not. It's an absolute joke. Despite what they want to talk about every day on CNBC, despite what they want to pump up. Now, like I said, I'm all here for the meme coin mania because it's exposing our stock market, which does need to move to DLT technology, blockchain technology, settling 24/7, 365, complete transparency on all the derivatives. Remember, what's being exposed right now, this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's a whole lot more, where this comes from. Okay, there's a whole lot more to expose here. How far is the meme coin traders going to get with this? I hope they get the whole thing blown. Metaphorically speaking, I hope that they expose the whole thing and blow up the whole thing, right? Because this is what we are due for, right? We're due for a broader equity correction. We're due to reset and provide transparency to update these markets, update this financial system, and we've invested accordingly. We've invested in the real assets that will back and run the fundamental pipelines infrastructure for the new system, and then the hard assets that can actually back something with real value. That's what this goes to. So God bless the game stoppers. God bless everybody, the meme coin traders, even in the cryptocurrency space. God bless you. That's fine. That's fantastic, right? I'm going to continue stacking my fundamental value, and I'm going to keep on enjoying my popcorn, and I'm here for it. Let's break it up. Let's bust it up, and let's reset it. We're due for it. You guys let me know where you see this thing going. We're going to extend up much further. It's going to be very interesting to watch. Okay. Fundamentals are out the door. Something to consider when we make our next moves when it comes here. I'm not here to give anybody financial advice, but I'll just let you know what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm sticking to my boring program, and I'm trying to stack as much cash as possible. It's very simple. You guys want to get in touch with me, it's all over at my website, zachrector.com. We got another update dropping later today on crypto, so make sure you stay tapped in with us, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next one. All of our community resources are at the website. God bless you all. I am your host, Zach Rector. I really appreciate all of the love and support. If you want to support the channel, just remember that you can start by smashing that thumbs up for me, sharing this content far and wide, and everything else is at my website.